Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Fabulem. Of course, they broadcast live from the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation, FM, and of course, we come on a very important team. We will benefit the nation. This now. Especially inside Freetown community. Well, now the governments, obviously, they partner with the United States government for there we go able to get sustainable energy in this country. Well, of course, the American government get one company, one organization, what they call DFC. Well, this DFC now one international development finance corporation where they call DFC, International Finance Development Corporation, where now U.S. government development finance institution where they open for support to an act where they be built inside 2018. This now and a company where then they give copper to
Can see the sound.
Hello?
One. One, two, one, two, one, two. Sunday, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this side is that one local. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Good morning, viewers. I am Emmanuel Samoa, and this is the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation. We are live at Kisii Terminal, where we'll see the official turning of the sword off the power plants, the energy power plants, which is the natural power plant energy. a solution, an alternative to the current energy things that we have in this country. Well, this particular natural gas power plant will be a 126 megawatt natural gas power plant. And this particular project is being supported by the United States of America International Development Finance Corporation, the DFC. Well, the DFC they'll be giving $412 million to finance energy in Sierra Leone. And out of that $412 million, $292 million will be given directly to Milele Company, the company that will be executing this project. They will be the ones to develop the energy, the natural power plants at Kisii here to give to Sierra Leoneans. And also $122 million will be the political risk insurance. This particular $122 million will go for political risk insurance. Where we'll be witnessing the turning of the sword of this particular natural gas power plant at Kisii, and this is the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation. This particular project is a United States funded project, and it is a $412 million project. The United States International Development Finance Corporation, they will be giving $292 million to Milele Energy Company. This company will be the ones to come here at this particular venue, this location, to construct the natural gas power plant. And it will be a 126 megawatt natural gas power plant here. And $122 million will be given for political risk financing, for political risk insurance to this particular project. Well, this particular project is to enhance sustainability in energy. We know that in western area of Freetown as a whole, we are constrained with energy. You know, blackout is something that is prevalent in Sierra Leone and even Freetown, which is the country's capital. So this particular project is to sustain, is to help bolster the energy sector in this country and to make blackout a thing of the past. And also this particular project is also aiming at improving our capacity. It will usher in industrialization and bringing energy for factories, because we know currently the energy that we are generating is not that enough for factories to get. So this particular project is aiming at improving the energy capacity in Freetown, and also not also improving the energy capacity, but to make energy more reliable and cheaper for the populace as a whole. As we know currently, we know that the electricity tariff is extremely high. So this particular project, upon completion, it's aimed at reasonable. When we talk about electricity will be reasonable, and not only reasonable, it will be reliable, and not only reliable, and also sustainable. So this particular project, they will sustainable energy. But this particular one that we are going to see today, this particular turning of the sword will enhance sustainability in the energy sector. I believe this particular project will ease the tension of energy and will aid electrification. As we all know, you know, Sierra Leone factory, we do not have that much of factories, because one of the issues all of them usually raise is that we do not have the type of electricity. But 126 megawatt is the exact voltage that this particular power plant, this particular natural gas, because there are other things, it is a natural gas and it is eco-friendly. It is also the one thing that people should note. It is eco-friendly. That means when it comes to the environment, as opposed to the other sources that we have, you know, they usually say their effect on the environment is not that good. But this particular one is eco-friendly because it is a natural gas. When you say natural, it is natural. It will not have that much of effect on the environment as compared to the other sources. And viewers, as you can see, this place is currently filled and jam-packed with a host of dignitaries and also different sector players. They are in this place to witness the turning of the sword of this particular remarkable strides or events in this country. This particular day will go down in the history book that today Sierra Leone has made a mark, has taken a bold step to make its energy sector becomes more sustainable. So viewers, in this particular hall, we do not only have dignitaries, we have also investors. We do not only have investors, we have people, we have business owners in this particular place. They are all coming here to witness it, because one thing that ensures development in any country is energy. When a country has a sustainable energy, then that country is set for development. So upon completion of this particular project, we know that Sierra Leone is now ready for development. Sierra Leone is now ready to match up with the current trends, with the current international trend. So viewers, this is how unique this project is. It's very, very unique. It's very much unique because energy is one constraint that we have been having. We do not only need energy just for the factories and businesses. Even hospitals need power. They need power. We know that on few occasions, people do suffer in hospitals. We've had news of children dying as a result of power shortage. So the coming of this, I believe, will erode all of those things. It will make energy issue a thing of the past in Freetown, and not only Freetown, but other parts of the country. So viewers, this is how remarkable this event is. It is really remarkable. It tells that Sierra Leone, we are set and ready for development. So viewers, all of those people who have lost hope in Sierra Leone that will not have sustainable energy, I believe this is an event. This is an event to revive those hopes that indeed Sierra Leone is ready for something big and ready for something good. So viewers, I'll hand over also to Daniel Mosio to take you through.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Well, Fambulem, we come on a very important program this morning where His Excellency the President, they can launch energy business, because we all know how important energy being a saloon. We all on the yarn forget sustainable energy for this country. So the government of Salone don't join hand with the American government where they get one big company, an institution where they call DFC, a Development Finance Corporation, where they help country them for letting them get sustainable energy. But I want to get more insight into that, because I did so with the government spokesperson, with a none lesser person than the Honorable Alpha Khan. They are also with me. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you, Ben Mosire?
Now, tell me the significance of this program.
It's at the moment, which man call them immeasurable. Able quantum, able measure. This project, we then call Nant Energy. The Nant, not in the world we say fire or energy. The Nant Energy, no say the project, na Salone Yon project. Nant means they come for Kangiwi power. Nant means they come for Kangiwi light. And this project, when you consider what we get today in this country, Bumbuna, where we the bluff with and all that, now 50 megawatt project. This project, now 150 megawatt. Well, exactly 148.2 megawatt. But the 1.8 megawatt, that one they said don't do for Light McKinney, because now 1.8 megawatt and they use right now from Bumbuna. So this 150 megawatt, now a game changer for the energy. And they make them now the east end, for we people and at the east end, from here to Kalbatong, to Porty Junction, to Ulwaf, all the way to Hastings, and then to Waterloo. And to Waterloo, and to Koya Rural. If we not take 10 cents, we can go Songo, because this is big, and it will help we for solve the problem in this country. So as we always say, even though things people they try for distract president from his work, he focus. They walk away, they go away, they go. Now you're able to go get this kind of thing. The money where they spend on this now, $412 million. No one they get project with big so. And this one will actually help we for change the energy landscape in this country. For the blackout, then they can't done forever, especially also at the Eastern. Now I make them launch and I so like you see dockyard. Now I make them launch and I so like you see who say we own people and they own name them put Nant energy. The Nant don't come. Nant there Mr. President Biokarari.
His Excellency the Canton Liberty for this project. How long this project would take for like kick off?
But this is a machine that they can install. I think say the difficulty will be for build the foundation and all that outside the machine get for up. So me go believe say within 12 months, but I go ask again. But within 12 months, 1 year, this project has so next year by this time we go there also again for commissioner. I believe say that because now a turnkey project and don't build them already, because they can pin them. And the energy we get from the near so then the brand can ship the brand can where the gas one they say cook. So now liquefy now we can turn into electricity, we turn into energy. So I believe say you not go past 12 months.
All right, because plenty of people they feel say this like the kind of energy what they get from EDSA, it will be very expensive, even though then it's guy for art. It will therefore be a separate energy sector, way different from EDSA.
No. This project, then they can make the energy, then they sell them to EDSA. EDSA, now the institution now one day, the agency where they sell energy to the public. Then they buy them from there, then pass them. So now the own price, then they put there. But as you say, if you study small economics, then say we market small, the one that we want a boku, it is there. But now that this they can increase the supply. So I believe say the price will go down. I not say so, but I believe because now that economics say when demand is high, the price will go up. But when supply is high, the price will go down. When this wire come, supply go high in Sierra Leone, all man go get energy.
So what's confidence will give the people then? Because say we need energy bad, and we get factory them where they use energy, and then whose confidence will get people and say then go able to forget reasonable one?
I believe say. Like I don't tell you, where you get boku mango for sale. For let no rot in a bag, you go make sure say you sell unreasonable. Because if you sleep, it go spoil. And energy, now something way wasteful, way wastage. When you produce too much, you're not able to sell all. You get for trade the other one, and no one for do that. So I believe say this group here so we don't partner with the DFC. The Development Finance Corporation of America, we will now call this project Nant Energy. This Nant Energy also will bring the price of affordable for reach the people because we will get enough energy to go around. Sometimes as we sell some self, 150 megawatts, not small. Yeah. I tell you, say, Bumbunana 50 megawatt. So this plant is going to be producing 3 times as much as Bumbuna. So plus Bumbuna now and all that, before you know, sometimes we're defending 300 megawatt in this country. And that is what we need for now. So I believe say, energy go day. So all we need now peace and security. When the place quiet, when people then sit down suffer, then they go about their business, then the country go prosper. This is an example of staying peaceful. Can you imagine that? If even then talk, half talk na social media not been there. So this been for be 300 megawatt, not going to be just 150. So they allow people then sit down suffer, make them sit down, let government work for them. And the government not choose for care this project go bo. They not choose for care and go bond. They not choose for care and go Mwayamba. They not choose for care and go Kenema. If anybody else before say the government of somebody else, it go say they don't care and go to their own. But this is the government of the people of Sierra Leone. So then they put them outside the population there, outside the higher population there, at the east end. And make them put an so if energy come on, then first go get them. So we want let people there. At this east end, make them take them for behave ourselves, make people they see we say we not peace loving people, we not people that will like law and order, we not people that will support democracy, we not people that will believe we president say he go able to deliver for we. So let we give them all the support, make this thing also work and more good ABN.
Thank you very much. Yes. That's now the Honorable Alpha Khan, the presidential spokesman for the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Well, we therefore talk to the Energy Minister. We, of course, now one key man. We, of course, will talk about energy business. Now this country, we therefore tell you exactly how this therefore look like, the kind of input where it will make forget energy business now the country. So we all know say this one now for increase the energy, now the country. We not just depend no more on Bumbuna and for supply with lights. We they get 150 megawatts of energy we go take from this eastern part so to go something like a Songo, and we know say people they really need, so they call them Nant Energy, and of course you will get a lot of company in them we get for bid for that $412 million for let them go into the energy sector for sell energy to EGTC and EGTC, or sell energy direct to EDSA, so that EDSA go able for sell, or a company come will sell energy, so that at least the spokesman on tell you where you get Boku market of the same price go down. If you they sell mango, me they sell mango, then they sell mango. If you left and so take routine, well, because of price, but you go get for put and down. If me sell me own, go inside 2 cents today, and then they go force you for put the mango can down to 3 cents. So we therefore know say this energy business very important to the people of Salone, and we all look out for that. Now that make you get the DFC, when a Development Finance Corporation, when an American institution, we're responsible for support company them. We go do business in energy. So that's when they get money there, then go able for recoup them, get them back, for put them into another business. I want to let you know, say, DFC, not only the deal on energy, there's also the deal on agriculture, there's still the deal on health and security, and they do small business support, and they do food security and agriculture. All that. They never put money, and we all know, say, when you get energy, definitely people must come for can do business. Now that's so much that we all for make sure, say, we keep the peace. We make sure, say, peace stay in the country, so that all the development here so will come, and it will create employment, and it will make people able to get money for sustain themselves, and it will able for make work day for youth them, rather than youth they sit down so idle. Energy no day, factory they not go open, so they will go for sell them energy also to factory them, so that they go able for run, because that's not the biggest problem where we get factories, but they're not going to operate if they don't get enough of sustainable energy. So that's more the reason we for make the kind side. But I want a break. I want to take a break. I call my colleague again, Emmanuel, because the program actually we still await on His Excellency the President for come turn the dirty. Now yeah, so they get for fix the machine. We go get for they give this energy, gas supply, where they go able for turn them into energy, electricity, we go supply the greater Freetown, that's not the eastern part of Freetown. Well, I go hand over to Emmanuel Samura. We will continue this broadcast. We producer na Daphne Kamara. All right?
So viewers, I believe you've got everything from Daniel Moseo and also the presidential spokesperson, who is Alhaji Alpha Khan, telling us that the energy sector, they want to make it sustainable. And we know we have other different sources that we have been getting energy from. We have Hydro, Bumbuna Hydro, and we have the car power ship. We also have different generators. And over the years, these particular energy sources, they have been helping us in Freetown and also in Sierra Leone at large. But for energy to become sustainable, one of the practice or the principle is that you should have diverse sources. Diverse sources makes you to get sustainable energy. That, if we want to say it in a more pageantry form, we say the more the merrier. So this particular energy source that is coming, it is a natural gas power plant that will be coming to make in this particular place at Kisii Terminal. This natural gas is to complement the other sources that are on board. In fact, this particular natural gas, from what we've heard and what we know, is that its own capacity will be more than all of the other energy sources that we have in this country. This is one unique thing about this particular project. And one thing that people should know about this project, the money was given by United States government. It was given to a company known as Milele Energy Company. It is a public-private partnership agreement, which in short we say PPP agreements. They are coming into Sierra Leone. They will be making the plants, they will make the infrastructure, and they will be generating the energy. After generating the energy, they will be selling the energy to the government, and the government in turn will be selling the energy to the people of Sierra Leone. As in the case of EGTC, we know that in Sierra Leone, EDSA buy their energy from EGTC. All of the other sources that we have, EGCC help them, they generate the energy, and then they give the energy to EGTC. EGTC now sell the energy to EDSA. EDSA sells the energy to the populace. So it's just like the same for these particular natural gas power plants. They will be generating the energy. After generating the energy, they will be selling the energy to the government of Sierra Leone. And once the government of Sierra Leone buys that energy, the government of Sierra Leone will now sell the energy to the people of this country. So we'll be having more and more and more sources. So the more the merrier. As you know, electricity, it is one critical thing to development. As I earlier mentioned, electricity is critical. Each and every country needs electricity to grow. Where there is no proper electricity or sustainable electricity, then development is far from that country. So looking at us developing such a project which we have a natural gas power plant, it tells you that Sierra Leone, we are set for development. The country is really set for development because blackout is one of the major problems we have in this country, not only for the businesses but also for the medical sector, for the hospitals. People die as a result of lack of better electricity because there are times doctors will be inside the theater, then the light goes off. And when the light goes off, there is no other sources to put that light on. But if you have plenty sources, let's say for example, the Bumbuna, during the dries, the Bumbuna and the hydro power, the energy, the water goes down. We have this other source. They will just switch to this other source. So you see, you have more sources and you have more energy, and you will not go out. People will not start crying for energy. One thing about this energy, from what we've heard and from what we've learned, is that it will be more reliable. And not only reliable, it also will be more sustainable and also more cheaper. As we know currently, the electricity tariff now, it's really high. Even high as a journalist standing in front of you, all of us are feeling the pinch of the electricity tariff. But with such particular alternative source, we know, and from what we've heard, we know that it will be much better. So viewers, beside with me now, I have the Deputy Minister 1, of Energy, Dr. Eldred Taylor. Good morning and welcome to Good Morning, sir.
Good morning.
So, we would like you to tell viewers, how do you feel first, witnessing the turning of the sun to help complement your efforts in the sector that you are?
Personally, I'm very much excited because this is one of His Excellency's dream to have a modern technology energy generation asset in Freetown. So this is a kind of a moment of true reflection of where we've come so far in the energy transformation that has happened over the past 6 years.
So someone that has been in the energy sector for a very long time, I've been doing analysis. So please give us context about this particular thing, this particular project itself.
Well, this particular groundbreaking ceremony is going to be fourth of its kind in Sierra Leone, because this is a technology that has never been tested in this country, which is why as a government we are very much keen and excited. It's a technology that involves what they call liquefied natural gas, and it's a gas combined cycle power plant which is going to provide just over 100 megawatts for the people of Freetown, and specifically for the eastern part of Freetown, because this is where we have an increasing suppressed demand of power needs, which is why this is going to address that adequately. So it's a very exciting moment, and we look forward to the commencement of works in a not distant future.
So from the minister's mouth, will this particular energy be sufficient to supply factories in the east part of this country?
It's by no mistake that we've chosen this particular site for the construction of this asset, because the eastern part of Freetown is where you have predominantly the industrial areas, where you have plenty of industries. And we believe because we do not have adequate power coming from the west end, that is from King Tom, to the east part of Freetown, this is going to serve as a game changer for basically providing their power needs for most of the industries that are in the eastern part of Freetown. So this is going to be as a main hub. Yes, 100 megawatts is huge, and I believe in the immediate future it will be able to address all the power demands for those industries. But in the long term, we believe this is a project that is scalable, and we also believe that from the 100 which so far has been on paper for it to be constructed, we are going to also scale it up to maybe more than 150 megawatts.
Let's look at about the reliability of this particular source. Will it be reliable as a performance?
Yes, because this is one of the technologies that is going to provide what you call baseload power. And baseload power is one that addresses major power demands for big customers. And this particular technology, which is the combined cycle gas power plant, is going to serve that purpose. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be as reliable as the world itself, so that we may not be seeing all of these kind of interruptions. And as I told you, one key advantage of this particular power plant is the fact that where it is centrally located now, is going to serve most of the industries and big customers. So we may not be having this perennial problem of saying, oh, we're unable to evacuate power from King Tom to the Far East. Piana is going to be a major injection point.
Okay, so thank you very much, Doctor.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. Well, we've just got from the minister himself, Dr. Eldred Taylor. He's the Deputy Minister of Energy 1. He has spoken to us. We've heard from the horse's mouth the goodies that are within this project. And also, viewers, with me, I have Honorable Kekua Vandi, is the Chairman of Energy Committee. Honorable, good morning and welcome to Good Morning, sir.
Good morning, my brother. Good morning, listeners, and good morning, viewers.
So, as the man who is in the legislative body heading this particular committee of energy, what do you make up of this particular groundbreaking event?
I must confess, I feel extremely happy this morning because the ratification of this agreement was done under my own purview as the chairman of the Energy Committee. I opened the debate on it in the well of Parliament, and I want to tell you that this has been one of the ratifications. When I stood up to open the debate on this ratification, I was urged by the opposition, this is development, Honorable Vandi, we are not here to speak beautiful English, let us try and ratify this thing. This is development. Once it comes, it's not going to look whether you belong to which political party, is for the good for everybody. So that means everybody in the well of Parliament at that time have supported this project.
So, Honorable, we in Sierra Leone, we know we've had so many ratifications, so many projects. But at the end of the day, when we have a change of system or a change of government, we find out that the other government say, oh, the agreement to this project, the agreement is not good, it's not good, it's not good. So we want you to tell viewers or listeners out there, how is this agreement? Will this agreement benefit the people of this country, or will this agreement be a disadvantage to the people of this country?
No, it will not disadvantage anybody. My brother, for the fact that we are coming to get over 100 megawatts from this project is a very good news for Sierra Leone. A very, very good news for Sierra Leone. So, and that makes President Bio a different man. He inherited this project. This project started long ago, but it has some bottlenecks. When he took over the reins of power, he cleared the bottlenecks, and that is why we are here today. If he was a selfish leader, we would not be here today for the launching of this project. But he made sure, he instructed his Minister of Energy then to fast-track the process, and it was fast-tracked, taken to Parliament for ratification. And I had one of
the project. The agreement for it is in the best interest of the citizens.
Very best interest of the citizens, my brother. Very best interest.
Okay, so thank you very much. It is Honorable Kekua Vandi, the chairman of the Energy Committee in Parliament. So viewers, we've heard from Honorable Kekua Vandi. He said that the agreement to this particular groundbreaking event that we are about to witness is in the best interest of the citizenry of this country, and that this agreement, any other system that comes, will see that this agreement will not disadvantage the citizen of the country. So viewers, I will hand you over to my colleague Daniel Mosi.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Well, Fambulem program, and I get the Honorable Kande Yumkela, he is also with me, and we all know, no matter what, now an experienced man in sustainable energy. And of course, we know say, he is as the president's office for deal with that sector, then even agriculture. So we can throw light on this important thing we for be now this country. Good morning and welcome to SBC.
Thank you for having me.
So let people know for me, because you don't tell what you do about this, how this will benefit Sierra Leone.
This project is so important. This project is so important in the sense that you add 80 to 120 megawatts power. So with system now, you'd almost increase all the energy, the electricity they supply by 40-45% immediately. So this project is important for that. Now about electrification, about long-term solution, not a quick one. Number two, this project is important because what they call a low emissions project. Gas, no, they emit more as much greenhouse gases as HFO. And inshallah, it will make also the tariff then lower. So, a major infrastructure project, na part of we pathway to what we call green transition. Energy, we call a transition fuel, where they help you go towards that low carbon emissions level. But the good news is this project combine that low emissions movement for less greenhouse gases with energy access. As I say, they increase in capacity of the dispatch. We install capacity some months at 250, but we took able dispatch now about 160. This wire went and on done 80 to 120. Just imagine the impact. But now one out of several projects the way President as the new Minister of Energy, they really drive. So this now one major one, we go try now for promote about 2-3 others. By that 10 day, it don't set a goal. Say this country in 10-15 years will get 1 gigawatt. But now that we don't begin the journey now. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. This is a major first step. Also, important because it shows the confidence we private sector get. This now over $400 million. For let us input that now your country, it means they get some confidence. And they use this information for attract another big one then. We need them kind of big projects here for let's move the energy sector forward.
How this will get for work? Because President can turn the sun to the high goal.
This one, I should say, the Ministry of Energy go don't give you the information. It will take a few years for bill and done. On a major project, because they get also put the storage facility where they take the gas, the receiving dock where they take the gas. Me estimate, but me not to engineer. 3 to 4 years this for done already. And that's now the issue here with energy or agriculture, not a quick fix. I dey remind Salone people that when I look with electricity problem, President Momo been get this problem. By the time it come on a government, blackouts been there. MPRC come, not so. Then fix and quick, blackouts come back. By the time me can be minister, blackouts be back in Salone. MPRC hand over to Pakaba, not so. Pakaba come, he bring the Moroccans, he bring the South Africans for can fix them. Then fix them. By the time they left, what's happening? Electricity problem come back. Then begin to talk about Tiger, not so. He hand over to Ernest Koroma, President Ernest Koroma. Instead try not so. We get car power, emergency power. Which are they try for say? 5 administrations, including this one, all don't face this crisis. Waiting though, energy in a comp business. Where you want fix them, you for take seriousness with them kind of big projects here, and also fix the transmission and distribution. 5 administrations. And if we're not careful, if we not do the right thing there now, we're going to get the problem every year. But we don't want that. So we don't put in pipeline a number of big projects. People get to understand also, this is not to the kind where they beg donor money. Donor no they do this. This is not private investment they do. And for let private investor get confidence, all that thing and for work na the economy. Now they we concentrate, where you know they see me in the media, now them project and they will they drive around the world. Yeah. So this is one major step towards that destination of a gigawatt in 10-15 years. And always and soon, with the pull in plan and they let people see why. Ghana, Rwanda, Kenya, all them countries with the Kolipa. Now 30-35 years then take for the outside and day. So every administration they push them. And of course we will fix EDSA. None of them projects here not they work. If we not fix EDSA. EDSA now one of the biggest problems into the sector. It need major reform. That one they self the president they put hand this tranga one for fix them. We'll get for fix EDSA. Otherwise them big projects here say not they work.
Without this, without peace, we're not going to move on.
Oh yes.
So what you want left with?
What I go tell me people that look, peace and stability is so important. If with this country, if the people they want left for the bigger money from donor, let confusion they can. No big investor no they can. And people for understand, if you unbog one administration, now by rotating chairs, other people then go unbog the other rotation. Then country the way they call it and now the stability. Politics no they go inside and big projects. Otherwise now ordinary man they suffer. So let we get peace, let we get stability, let people get confidence for bring their money in a year. It's good for every regime where they come. So we on focus, like a me on focus, and for them big project and the way one regime they do them, they hand over to the next if you're not done. Let give you example. Papa Sheki na start Bumbuna, not so. You know that commissioner? And it's Kuruma 2009. You know why he commissioner? Because every government help for Bila. Every government help for Bila. There is no way they build them in 2 years. You understand? Now because every government help for Bila one day. It is the same with some of the big projects that we may recommend to the country. Feasibility studies are done. Would they try to get the financing? It likely says sometimes some of them projects, it's not even likely. Some of them projects and this regime no they don't have. But it no matter. Now the projects we want, now the cheap electricity we want, and now the growth and development. So are the big people there. Peace, stability. When person say hip chakra, tell and say send you your family first like day before. Wait till we want now for let price then go down. For let people get lights. Let them able get them jobs and dignity. Not to boast. Not to everything about power. This is about development and transformation and transition. It not go be unless there is peace and stability, inclusive governance, and yes, we join on. So now that me go play. Low we join on. Some of them big projects that are where we want for let all governments they be in. For let we save time like other country there. Now that make we big for peace and stability in the country.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, that's Honorable Kande Yumkela. When they talk about sustainable energy and for see how we go get them. So formula, we don't get them because without peace, we're not going to forget that too. So now we make sure say we keep the peace so that we won't forget any kind of development here where we come to this country. Otherwise, boku money, over $400 million. Nobody now can put in a country where collapse today so that everybody go enjoy them. This Now, a message way for go down to everybody for no say, for now go get sustainable energy as we need for get perfect peace at the country. I go hand over back to my colleague Emmanuel Samura, we go continue.
Well, viewers, you've heard from my colleague Daniel Mossier and also from Honorable Kole Yunkela, who is the chairman for Energy Initiative. So, viewers, this is how it is. He stressed the need for peace. He stressed the need for peace. And also earlier we heard from the Minister of Energy, the Deputy Minister of Energy, who is Dr. Elliot Taylor. He spoke of how unique this particular project is. The reason why they brought this project to the east part of Freetown. They said because usually they always have this problem to transfer the energy load from King Tom onto this problem. One, maybe because of network issues or other issues. So the reason why they brought it here is because the east part of the city has most of the industries and they have more load as opposed to the western part of Freetown. So they brought this particular project to the east, one, to make energy more sustainable for people here, and two, to enable factories or companies that are in this place for them to operate well, because he said because it is believed that when those factories have the needed electricity capacity or power to operate, then things go well. So it also tells us of the reliability of this particular piece in the particular project. And also, viewers, we also spoke to the Member of Parliament, who is the chairman for the Energy Committee, Honorable Kekua Vandi, who spoke about the document itself when they were putting the document together. He was on camera. He said it here that even the opposition members of Parliament, as at this time they wanted to document. He said even the opposition members, they were in support. In fact, they were the ones that were urging him to make everything fast, because they said the document itself is in the interest of the people of this country. He said it is not the type of agreement that when one system changes, when another system comes into power, you say, oh, the agreement is not favorable to the people. He said the agreement is favorable to the people. So viewers, as we are seeing, the first gentleman of the state, who is President Bio, is also here currently. His cars, his vehicles, they are making their way to this place, and he is going to be the keynote. He is going to be the keynote speaker and the person who will be turning the sword for this particular event, this particular project. He will be the one to turn the sword. So the first gentleman is here, President Bio, and the first person to come down the vehicle is his wife, who is the First Lady, Fatima Bio. She is now making her way to the podium. She's now making her way to the high table. The first lady is here. So viewers, this is how it is. The first lady is now making her way to a seat. She's making her way. She's greeting people, just basic courtesy. Greeting people, talking to people. She's now making her way, walking on the red carpet, making her way to her seats. This is the First Lady. This tells you how important this event is to the people of this country, and also to the government itself. The government prioritizes energy, the energy itself. We see the First Lady. She's on the high table, greeting which is the American ambassador. The smile on the First Lady's face tells how important this particular event is to her. Particularly, how important this particular event is to her. So, viewers, this is how. Leave the commentary for now, because the program is almost on the verge to start. We're currently waiting the first gentleman. His wife is already here. That tells us that the first gentleman is also very closer to come to this place. So viewers, this is how the place looks like. The Minister of Energy, exchanging
drummers, I will wait for His Excellency the President. If you have your phones with you, which I'm pretty sure you do, you may wish to either switch them off or put them on silent. So once the program starts, they will not disrupt during the proceedings. Thank you very much. We also wish to advise those standing if they can find their respective seats, because His Excellency the President is on his way. We advise guests to please take their respective seats, because His Excellency the President is on his way. Also, for members of the press, we wish to advise that we want limited movement. So wherever you are stationary, please be reminded that we would not accept movements, and please stay where you are stationed for members of the press. Anytime from now, we will receive His Excellency the President. He will be received by the Deputy Minister of Energy 1. And he will then proceed to the high table. On his arrival, he will request for the national anthem to be played. So, signal commencement of the program. For guests at the back, we also kindly remind our guests to please take your respective seats, because we want to limit the movement of guests at the back. Friends at the PA system, I hope you are in readiness for the once the President arrives. Yes, please rise for the arrival of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, a true champion of energy and access to electricity, His Excellency President. Before the President will now be received by the Deputy Minister of Energy, because the ministry is under the supervision of the President. The President now makes his way to the high table. And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the champion of energy and electricity access for Excellency Brigadier General Retired Dr. Julius Maada Bio. National anthem. said, at this point, I invite the only person who speaks for the president, Dr. Alpha Abubakar Kanu, who is going to be the moderator for this auspicious event.
Thank you very much, MC and Press Secretary. Good morning all. Your Excellency, welcome to the Kisii community. Madam First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, our Chief Minister, Honorable David Moinina Solomon Senghor. There's a lot of you don't know that he was called Solomon. Solomon was the son of David. David Solomon, Deputy Minister 1 of Energy, who deputizes His Excellency the President, who is now a quintessential Minister of Energy, working for the State House. Excellency, the Ambassador of the United States of America, the great American people, His Excellency David Bryan Holt, and Madame Michelle. She is a representative of the DFC, the Development Finance Corporation. But I also see a very important person who I know has been working on this project for a very long time, and that is Karim, the developer of this project. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to request that I allow to observe all programs so that we can shorten the time. But you are all recognized, honorable ministers, honorable members of parliament, the Kisii community, the chiefs, the pastors, colleagues from State House. You are all recognized. Your Excellency, today is a big day for us here in the East End. Bulk of the population of Freetown lives here. And for you to think that this project should be really established here shows how much you think and care about everything and anything. We thank you for that. I also noticed that the project itself is called Nant Energy. For those of you who understand Tizi, the word Nant means fire, it means energy. And so it is actually allowing us to own this project in this area. Because the bulk of our people live here. And you are the president for every Sierra Leone. Your Excellency, you made no mistake in putting energy as one of your 5 game changes. Because even the Almighty God himself, when he first made the earth, he looked down and he saw that the earth was dark. And he said, let there be light. And there was light. That was the very first thing he created after the earth. So that shows you how important it is. And then, at some point, Adam and Eve were expelled from the Garden of Eden, where there was always light. They were sent into a dark world because God was angry with them. They allowed themselves to be tempted by mischievous people. I know, Your Excellency, you will not allow yourself to be tempted by mischievous people. But however, God being all forgiving, Adam put up his hands and he said, Rabbana, atmin lana, nurana, wa akhfir lana, wa anta khairul rahimin. He said, Allah, you've sent us out of your home. We are here in this dark earth. Please send us light. And Allah did that. So today here, in the East End, Your Excellency, you would have heard the cry of our people. It is in the area where blackouts are more rampant than anywhere else. Why? Because the demand is much higher. Population living here. but you've decided that you're not going to take it from Kinton. You're not going to take it from even Bumbuna. You'll bring it right here at Kisii. That is why we are here today, for you to show how much you care for the welfare of your people. And I know that us who hail from this part of town are very happy and appreciative of your effort, and we will continue to live in peace, happily, ever after. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Alpha Rashid Conte, who represents the community, to come and welcome Alpha Rashid Conte.
Today is a wonderful day. As I stand before you here today, my heart is full of joy for the success of this particular project. A long-awaited project that this community have been waiting for. And today, we've seen the great day. And as community youths, stakeholders, chiefs, we've given our blessing during their time of survey, their assessment. So, if this project tends to succeed, as youths of this community, we tend to benefit greatly. One of the benefits in the area of youth employment. Another benefit for this project to the nation, economic benefits. So we should be grateful for this particular day for this country. And as youth, I will continue to advocate on behalf of youth of this community in the area of youth employment, because we have many of our brothers and sisters who are graduates from the universities that are unemployed in the Kisii community. So, if we have this kind of great project in our community that tend to employ huge number of people who would like this particular company to consider the community people, youth of this community as priority. So we thank Mr. Carlo, our brother. He's a very good-hearted man, a kind man. He's very much encouraging, hard-working man. So we are grateful for him and the entire team. So we thank you all. Thank you, thank you. Today is a great day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alpha Rashid Conte. I did it deliberately to ask you to open the floor for us before I call the pastor and the imam to pray for us. Now that we have the key to your community, it is my pleasure to request Pastor Reverend Amadou M. Jaya to give us a Christian prayer. Reverend Amadou M. Jaya.
Before I start praying, greetings to the High Table and above all to our President, Mr. Julius Mala Yu, and even to the stakeholders, I say good morning. And then to the VIPs, I put it that way, good morning. I'm happy you are all welcome. Surely I pray and you agree with me. Father in heaven, I thank you this morning for making this gathering possible. Lord, for every gathering there is a purpose. Father, I pray this morning that let this purpose be accomplished in the mighty name of Jesus. Father, even at this time, oh God, I even commit the sponsors into your care, or the sponsors into your care. That Lord, you door, material open door, financial open door for them, so that they can bring this particular project they are starting to a successful end in the mighty name of Jesus. Father, I commit our Father now, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio into your care. Father, we pray, oh God, that Lord, give him wisdom so that he can raise this country up to an admirable peak in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Open doors of development for him so that he can bring more development in this country in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Again, I commit those who have been handling this place into your care. Bless them because they have handled this place for a long time up to this time. Lord, bless their children, bless them also in the mighty name of Jesus. Lord, I just give you the glory. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. In Jesus' name we have prayed.
Amen. Thank you very much, Reverend Emmanuel Jallo. To call on Imam Sovula. Imam Sovula, Community Imam. Come and give us the Muslim prayer.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يصفه عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات ولا يئوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم صدق الله العظيم اللهم ربنا يا ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا وعفونا يا كريم وعفونا يا رحيم وبحرمات حبيبك محمد رسولك ويمجيب دعوات واستجيب دعوانا والصلاة والسلام على جميع المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين الفاتحة.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Imam Sovula. Thank you very much, Pastor Amadija. We have a community here, and we have representatives in governance. And here, our MP in this area is a lady. And I'm sure the First Lady will be very happy to hear her speak here. I will now call on Honorable Princess Kadi Daram of the constituency.
Good morning, all. His Excellency, I stand on all and I stand on SO2 because the people in here, I want to let them understand and let them go with the message because I don't know to call them Naya. Really, me and Honorable Princess Kadi Darami, I live in this district. I'm really happy. In the first place, the people send me to His Excellency and the First Lady for say they greet una and they're so happy. If no more, there be no quick, for don't full up because they're so glad. We're glad too much for the president. Really, now a talk and do president. It talk and I need to do so. And as we know they focus, but then start talking. With president na person where he focus, he always say for bring investment now we country. Mr. President, me people say this energy where you bring down, now this with community, now this with district. They say, anytime you go, then they die for you. And we're ready for die for you. They're so happy. The people that wanna clap, who don't clap for president. They don't do extremely well. Each of our district, who are there now. Everyone wanna clap for president, get down, who clap for president. you so much. And the partners then when you bring them for join you, for bring down this development. We dey tell una all plenty thank you. And that we dey assure we partner they say, we people and the community, this development where una dey bring down, now this we community, they say they go look after them. Anything where we need from we as support from the community and the district, we ready for give una. At any time we are ready, we are call on we ready for pay attention. Because this is a great job then for we youth man then. We youth man then so glad that they go meet me every day. They say now this kind of thing we want. And even when they tell His Excellency say, the woman then, they don't ready for tie them or jam more for you. So we tell the partners and also thank you. We tell everybody thank you. And that we all gladly in the way that this project, we don't count our community. Now we baby. Now a baby for we they handle our with care. And that we pray God for His Excellency for the development continue for camp. Now this eastern part. For 20 years, after 40 years back, they don't ever they consider when development that the east part of Sierra Leone, when a Freetown. Always they left with here. And we Boku, we are the largest populated district now the whole country, but then they forget we. But indeed, when we president say East Urban, in order to forget we indeed are talking to Mr. President, will they continue for say thanks? I just say thanks to everybody.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, I just noticed also that the Honorable Speaker of Parliament, the youngest in West Africa, is here. Honorable Solomon Senghor Thomas. And also our able leader of government business is right here, Honorable Mina. I would like now to call on the disabled community. I say some of them in Tunisia, but they are glad to vacate the place to allow you to construct this power stations here, the first in the country, the first gas-powered station. This is Mr. Paul Osman Kada. He's the chairman of the disabled community here. On a clap for Pakadia. Thank you.
Morning, Mr. President. I stand with all protocols observed. Let's look. Let the community people understand me well. Very much happy. Today, a history for this DC community, particularly we the disabled people themselves they live. Very, very much important for them who tell who Papa thank you. Papa, thank you. Papa, thank you. Papa, thank you. You don't try. I mean, conduct a survey where disabled people are involved in this community. But we feel say how them they do it and so them they do it. Not be feel say this particular energy, not energy, the commence. So very much happy, and more especially with the disabled people that we there, inclusion, Papa is a promoter, continue for promoter. We're happy for you. And if I stand here, I'm very much happy as I tell you, this night, they promote development. They bring a change in the lives of the people there. And more especially, we the disabled people there, that they, we women and they live for sell cold water, sell drinks, sell ice, block. So if we see that kind of thing there, now this particular community is not happy. And another thing again, it creates job employment for particularly everybody in this community. And more especially the one that we don't go through institution, and in institution, then they get the certificate, then the one that we learn skills. We believe say that they can reduce the job employment in this community because they must employ them. So we stand here for that. We CSF, the disabled people then will be part of this employment facility where therefore can happen in this community, particularly this NAT energy implementation. We're very much happy for with Papa. Papa, continue good. We dey suffer with challenge in this community. Most of the industries, the institutions where they operate now, they don't consider the same. If I stand here for telling you, I can name few, even Africans and other NPs, Total and other institutions, they're not anything. And they always turn their back against you. But when you can, we're very much happy because we don't tell what we want to see. And when we see you so, we know say today, now we there, now we back there also, and we back there also, we need disabled people learn. I want to tell and thank you. But most of we don't go through learning institution, we will not get job. Then Musa will decide. The Minister of Internal Affairs don't come notify me, say, for commodity. What is happening at Guinea? Not for happy with me. One facility not the stuff like that. And you're not there for happy. As you there, when once you they exist, and we know say you na proactive measure you put in place because you Minister of Internal Affairs demonstrate to lead that. The number total where we want that we relocate to. There is incident where they happen other elsewhere, then replicate to me. So if they are, you therefore tell me that. And you don't try. The Deputy Minister, the active Minister of Plans, the proactive. So if we there today, even the network is very challenging for disabled people there. Not able to ride wheelchair for access to various places. So with the big, and in a big for let them consider. And very much important, everybody will benefit that. So that tilapia like that. So before they go, you are allowed to talk personally.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, we ended on a nice note. We want to personal tete-a-tete with His Excellency the President. Who else? The Excellency, when you listen to Mr. Paul Usman Kabia, they get hope today. Because Kisi died when the refinery closed. The youth, their jobs and all that. Now you turn to back today. So Pa, Usman, they're hopeful. So this time, they're set at this area, at the east end, then they can get jobs. Excellency, now the time for tradition. See, we're traditional people. So anytime we go start something new, we get two people that can call the pouring of libation. And I call on the community chief Naya for Ka True Buya and Kola. Community chief today. Today? What? Councilor, you can't do. You can't do. Well, the Paramount chief join you. We get one Paramount chief now. Paramount chief for clock. Bye for you. Thank you. I can't help her. That's what we have for the bar. The much water. Yeah.
Yeah, good afternoon. I greet you all this afternoon. Me and me daddy, we can greet you now. And one for say, Boku thank you So we talk and do presidents. And the mama, the Iron Mama, may God bless you. We want to thank you for this partnership with this community. I believe say that give it blessing for me as a counselor. Now me your word and the ground we did. Now give it blessing for we all. I believe say this project it will give job to we youth there. They can't know what the various speakers they don't say. We not get job. We youth and they suffer. The women and they suffer. The community, there's so many facilities there. Don't care if you check how many facilities we get. Example now look the road. For many people get a social corporate, they're not a do. Some of them facilities there. Because they give some of them there, we go implement on the road. Job opportunity, and then we use them. Then they go find the people that they carry them. The only way they give you at this community now for toes. And not to someone we for them and I don't care. We don't pass that level there. With people that so they don't get a degree there. They get a PhD. But with the suffer, they're not going to give job for the youth there. The only job where they do now for toes. How long you take with the toes? How long we are with the baby? And this CPR, this energy we don't come, you go remember the youth there. I will stop here and give you that gift.
Good afternoon. Excellency, tell you plenty thank you. The mommy, I tell you plenty thank you. And I'm so glad you for come and be here today. What thing they go on so not a strange thing to His Excellency. A paramount chief God, again. And every side you go in the make sure yes, the customs and the traditions of this country under the fabric of the all. And with all of there we get with small villages that we will come out. And they make sure it allows it allows practice. So today, directly, we will count on that for His Excellency, and we will count on that for such a great project, ODI. So, at the respect of chieftains is, and at the act, and the customs and the tradition will get against
we don't begin from 2012. And I know the first of the I know the children I know the I know the situation that they can't tell you. I'm so glad. And Mr. Kalon, for getting in touch with very difficult. Mr. Kalon, God bless you. All the status, the work very hard. Even if you don't be better, human, from don't die. What is the period? Within all these 8 years, the period, every Christmas is like you and going about 2 weeks. So all the country knows. For all these money, from don't die, the period. That's one. But, when they go together, all the money is together. I'm going too much. So it's all the money over the place, they can't pay them. So before from get family up, it's God bless you. God bless you. All the parties are already particular. For 12 years, all the 10 years, all the 10 years. So they are for the people who need this community, maybe. Everything.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. But I don't know the tradition. Now we are in the Campbell family. The actual launching of this project. And for now, get a very high personality when you can talk to me. That the Deputy Minister of Energy 1, when I deputize His Excellency the President of Sierra Leone, when he sees energy and a problem in this country. Say when anything happens, good or bad, the buck stops at my table. The buck stops here. And I say, no, this time, he said, really hold on. And you don't want to move, don't begin to you know so. And this launch, I believe, say, and they can change the dynamics of Sierra Leone. Thank you very much. Deputy Minister of Energy 1, Honorable Dr. Edward Tunde of Waterloo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. His Excellency the President, Dr. Julius Maada Bio, Her Excellency the First Lady, Dr. Fatima Maada Bio, the Honorable Chief Minister, the Speaker of Parliament, Ministers of Government, Members of Parliament, the US Ambassador of DFC, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, our development partners, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, because I think today is very exciting for us at the Ministry of Energy. Simply because this is one of His Excellency's vision to transform the energy sector with renewed technologies, or modern technologies. Your Excellency, it's my honor and privilege to deliver this statement to such a distinguished gathering of energy change makers and committed partners. Your Excellency, kindly permit me to give a chronology of the evolution of this particular project. But notwithstanding, what is very exciting for the Ministry of Energy is the fact that many a time, of course, it's an open secret that we've had series of challenges over the years with respect to our energy generation and evacuation, particularly in Africa. Which is why your vision that is going to materialize here this morning is one that is going to serve generations yet unborn, particularly in the east part of Freetown. Your Excellency, in December 2018, this project that you are about to do groundbreaking today received a major setback from the World Bank, because by then, government had asked the World Bank to provide what you call partial risk guarantee to the developers, which will have aided their financial close within a very short period of time. But unfortunately, the bank declined to provide that guarantee to the lenders, which was why, at that particular point in time in December, I remembered, I think, the former minister went to you to explain exactly what had happened. And by virtue of your vision and then wisdom, you had instructed that since this particular project was one that was going to transition the car power emergency contract that we had signed in July 2018, I think you gave us that inspiration to re-engineer this project, particularly with the developers. And Your Excellency, with your commitment also in the 2018 manifesto, where you committed to improve on renewable energies, as well as increasing or investing in newer technologies in the energy space, I think the latter speaks for this, which is why we are here today to do this groundbreaking. Your Excellency, the power purchase agreement was signed on the 18th of November 2021, following cabinet approval given on the 1st of September 2021. And and that was ratified on the 16th of December in 2021. The government of Sierra Leone committee, along with the sponsors, worked diligently to conclude the PPA requirements and field committee comprised of the government team and sponsors, especially around the appointment of a field supplier. Your Excellency, recommendation was issued to lenders in January 2022, and meetings were held with lenders in March 2022 to conclude the appointment. Unfortunately, the Russian invasion to Ukraine at that time caused the EPC and field supplier to revise their offers and require revision to their agreement. The significant increase in global inflation have caused the increase in price to the EPC agreement. The impacts of the Ukraine crisis on global fuel market have been significant, causing the fuel suppliers to triple the securities required 2 years ago. This cost increase has required the sponsors to bring in additional lenders to the project to cover the additional funds. Your Excellency, during this period, numerous delegations from United States International Development Finance Corporation visited Sierra Leone, including a trip headed by the DFCC on the 26th of July 2023. Government of Sierra Leone and sponsors studied various ways to mitigate the increase in tariff resulting from these cost increases, including concessions by lenders, increasing sizing of the plant to gain from economies of scale, and increasing the debt tenure and term of the PPA. Given the significant increases in power demand, it was deemed that indeed an increase in the plant size increased to about 103.5 megawatt was justified, because originally it was 83 to 87 megawatt which was conceived. Your Excellency, again, the power purchase agreement addendum and consent letter was approved by Cabinet and ratified by Parliament in November 2023. Also, in order to minimize the tariff impact, a slightly longer PPA period was considered, where the term would increase from 20 years to 22 years, enabling an extension of the debt tenure. With these changes, Your Excellency, the project now comprises the construction and operation by SECA Sierra Leone of 103.5 megawatt thermal plant on a build, own, operate, and transfer basis, with a 22-year PPA concession at this EC industrial site. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this land was leased by government of Sierra Leone to the project company for a period of 26 years. The project is sponsored and developed by Milele Power Limited, who owns 50.1 shares, and TCQ Power Limited 49.9 as equity holders, and the US International Development Finance Corporation as the lead debt provider for the project, with a loan amounting to $415 million. And Your Excellency, I wish to bring to your attention that one of the beauty about this project is the fact that with these monies that have been provided by DFC, part of that security guarantee, which was not provided by government through the support of World Bank, was also captured in this particular loan agreement. That is to say, they've provided the political risk insurance in the event of any default kind of payment. So that has been captured, which is why it is also very comforting for government, because it shows government ability and willingness to close on some of these projects. Your Excellency, construction will be undertaken under a turnkey engineering, procurement and construction contract with a commercial operation date expected to be between 24 to 30 months after the start of construction. The power plant comprises 1. The installation of Siemens gas turbines, 2. Light fuel oil storage tanks and water treatment facilities, 3. A new 33 kV indoor substation at the PC site, 4. The construction of approximately 1.3-kilometer pipeline from the new jetty for the landing of the LPG and LNG to the PC site, 5. An 8-kilometer reinforcement of the 33 kV transmission line from Black Hole Road to Wellington substation, and 6. installation of an additional 33-11 kV transformers at the Kleintown and Wellington substation jetty for the landing of LPG and LNG. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, as we embark on this exciting journey, it is important to highlight some of the expected benefits and target beneficiaries that the NANT project will bring, and to acknowledge some of the primary beneficiaries of this initiative. A, the plant will supply power directly to a number of large customers in the immediate area, especially in the eastern of Freetown, where we have industry and factories situated. Two, the power plant will foster and augment industrial economic growth through the production of stable and reliable power, and also direct economic development and jobs creation. A significant portion of the investment will go towards local contractors as a result of net influx of hard currency. The project will generate energy that produces little or no greenhouse emissions from fossils, because this is relatively a much cleaner form of hydrocarbon. Distinguished delegates, Your Excellency, let me conclude with the following remarks. Over the past few years, I would like to thank all members of the government negotiating team who have been representatives from the Ministry of Energy, the Ministry of Finance, the Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice, the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning, the Ministry of Trade and Industry, the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development, the Private-Public Partnership Unit, the Electricity Distribution and Supply Authority, the Electricity and Water Regulatory Commission, the Petroleum Regulatory Agency, the Electricity Generation and Transmission Company, the Sierra Leone Produce Marketing Company, the Environment Protection Agency, and the Sierra Leone Maritime Administration. And Your Excellency, let me also take this opportunity to recognize the role the Chief Minister's Office played in recent times, particularly in sealing the lease agreement for this particular site. And to the project sponsors, TCQ Power Limited, Milele Energy, the US Embassy, DFC, EBID for their dedication and unwavering support to develop. I want to thank you very much as we look forward to this exciting groundbreaking that His Excellency is going to perform in the next couple of minutes. Thank you so very much.
Let's give the Minister a big hand for their resilience, for the steadfastness to have come all that way from 2018 to now, that we are going to see the fruits of this project being planted today. To put it in context, one of the biggest projects we are doing in Sierra Leone today. Bumbuna Hydroelectric Power, 50 megawatts in the rainy season, $350 million ballpark, 35 years to complete. This project, $415 million, 3 years to complete. And what does this say? 150 megawatts is against 50 megawatts. It means this project in this small site is going to be producing power 3 times the size of Bumbu, and at 10% the time. So we have to give you a big hand. And $450 million is not small money. $450 million in one project. And that is American money. DFC. Give them a big hand. And I know the next speaker is going to be touching on the other $485 million that's been waiting in the NCC Secretariat. When you put that together, 450, 485 is $890 million from the great people of America to the people of Sierra Leone in 1 year. We must thank our president. He's a great man. When he did talk, he did one. So, I'm not going to talk Paku because me, I get most of it, Sabi introduced the president. Now I'm going to introduce him for it. And you're not going to say no to people that want for any. Because the recent statistics we come out from Afrobarometer, they say Sierra Leone is among the 4 top countries for women empowerment in Africa. Sierra Leone is among the 4 top countries for conducting free and fair elections. Go and check it. Top 4 in Africa. If I don't try it. Don't try it. If you don't talk out, we go talk out. Because they say, the lizard who jumped from the high Iroko tree, say, man, I'm going to shake you here if nobody else did. We will shake you here for you. Thank you very much, sir. You come here. It is now my pleasure to invite His Excellency, the Ambassador of the great nation of the United States of America, the Honorable Brian Davis, to talk to us about this project. Thank you very much. Now give him a big hand, please. I don't do it for nearly $1 billion.
Thank you very much. His Excellency, the President of Sierra Leone, Her Excellency, the First Lady, the Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Ministers and Deputy Ministers of Government, Honorable Speaker and Members of Parliament, Paramount Chiefs and Traditional Leaders, Ambassadors, High Commissioners and members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, international and private sector partners, other distinguished guests, good morning. Good morning. And a great pleasure to stand before you today to celebrate the groundbreaking of the Nant Energy Project. The United States government takes immense pride in its partnership with our private sector sponsors, TCQ and Melele, as well as with the government of Sierra Leone in catalyzing this project. We are thrilled that we will now begin construction on this facility, which will be completed within 36 months. This project is poised to revolutionize Sierra Leone's energy landscape, bringing reliable and affordable electricity to communities across the nation. Its impact will be profound, fueling progress, prosperity, and a brighter future for Sierra Leoneans. With up to $412 million in financing and political risk insurance, we affirm our dedication to supporting the growth of Sierra Leone's energy sector. The United States, through its agencies and partnerships, recognizes the critical role that sustainable energy plays in Sierra Leone's economic development. Energy is not just a commodity. It is the backbone of economic growth, healthcare improvement, educational advancement, and Sierra Leone's broader development aspirations. To this end, in recent years, the U.S. invested significantly in Sierra Leone's energy sector. Our initiatives aim to enhance the country's infrastructure, facilitate Sierra Leone's energy transition, promote the use of renewable energy sources, enhance technical expertise, create an environment conducive for private sector investment, and ensure that the benefits of energy access are broad and inclusive. The Nant Energy Project is a critical piece of this effort. With expanded energy capacity, Sierra Leonean hospitals will have the reliable power they need to provide life-saving care around the clock. Businesses can thrive with uninterrupted power, fostering economic growth. From the small business providing meals for a community to a recent graduate's idea for a technology company, an increase in power will give entrepreneurs a stronger chance to put their vision into action for the benefit of their neighbors. Schools and homes will benefit from consistent electricity, enabling children to study and learn in a conducive environment. This facility is not only about infrastructure. The power it will produce has the potential to impact deeply the lives of Sierra Leoneans pursuing prosperity. This project will also lay the foundation for future strategic partnerships and investments in sustainable and renewable energy solutions for Sierra Leone, which will not only mitigate the adverse effects of climate change, but also unlock new avenues
for sustainable development and prosperity. It is crucial to recognize the indispensable role of the private sector in driving innovation, efficiency, competitiveness, and sustainability in Sierra Leone's energy sector. Government and international funding alone will not address Sierra Leone's energy needs. Private sector investment is the key to unleashing the country's full potential and propelling it towards a path of inclusive growth. In closing, let me reiterate the unwavering support of the United States of America to Sierra Leone's aspirations for a robust, reliable, and sustainable energy sector that will support Sierra Leone's development aspirations for decades to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We wouldn't expect less from you, Mr. Ambassador. Thank you very much for that inspiring statement. You see, when we visit our in-laws, you take what is called, you take the cola. But then you take something and put on top of it some money, they call it intended, I think, and Bora. You have just underpinned the efforts of the American people and the intention of the American people, not only to provide infrastructure for us, but to ensure that it impacts on the lives of ordinary citizens. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Now, I was in Port Loko. I listened to a very brand new song by the youth and artists of Makeni, led by the new youth and artists of Makeni, Honorable David Moynihan. They call it one finger, not a big stone. And this project is an example, a manifestation of the fact that one finger, not a big stone. When we collaborate, when we work together, when we partner, we do well. So now I would like to call the main sponsor, the main financier of this project, Madam Michelle, the representative of the DFC, the Development Finance Corporation of the United States of America, for can help we put another finger, maybe lift the stone, put another finger, maybe hold the banga in a fire. Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you so much. It is such a pleasure to be here today. Your Excellency, President Maravillo, Her Excellency, the First Lady, Mr. Vice President, Ministers, Chief Minister, Members of Parliament, the diplomatic community, our partners in the private sector, and honored guests. It is such a pleasure to be here on this very exciting and auspicious occasion. I'm here as the Deputy CEO of the Development Finance Corporation, following up on a commitment made by our CEO during his visit in 2022, that the United States remains a strong and steady partner in the economic development and prosperity of this beautiful nation. For me, this is a return to a country where I first worked when I was at USAID almost 30 years ago, during some difficult times in this nation. And yet, as I turn today, the resilience, the strength, the determination of this nation and of its people is more evident than ever before. The Development Finance Corporation is committed to the people of Africa. We are active around the world. Nowhere are we more present. Nowhere is our investment and our commitment larger than in Africa. And within Africa, Sierra Leone is one of our largest portfolios. This project in particular particular, as you heard from the Deputy Minister of Energy, has had quite a long journey. And yet it is because of the commitment, the leadership, the determination of the President and his team that we find ourselves here today. We are proud at DFC to play our role in bringing this project to life. We are proud that this project, this power plant, will nearly double the generation capacity of Sierra Leone. This project will increase the baseload power and stabilize the grid, allowing it to then take on more projects, particularly in the renewable energy sector, the wind, the solar, and the hydro, without destabilizing the grid. So it's a foundational project that not only increases the power generation, but it actually paves the way for greater expansion of power across this country. And because it is such a critical and transformative project, one that allows not only for the generation of power, but as you heard, also expands other economic opportunities for the country. The power infrastructure combined with the transportation and logistics infrastructure, combined with the digital infrastructure, combined with the project that we financed with Suma Airport and the expansion of the airport, which we now have this beautiful airport for Sierra Leone. These will all help to bring in greater private investment from across the world into Sierra Leone. And that will help advance more opportunity for the people of Sierra Leone. So we are so proud that today we are laying the building blocks in doing this groundbreaking, not only for increasing power generation, but actually enhancing the power of the people of Sierra Leone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Madam Michelle. We are very happy that as a returnee, you still have the people of Sierra Leone resilient, determined, and committed through the leadership of our President, His Excellency, Brigadier Retired Dr. Julius Maada Bio. The transformative project will not only stop at us lighting our rooms and shacks. It is going to give an opportunity to the private sector, this time, to start thinking of having electric car charging stations, like petrol stations, because that is the new norm in life. So that's an opportunity for the young people, the entrepreneurs. Start thinking of building electric charging stations, in as much as we have petrol stations. Your Excellencies, it is now time for me to call on the project developer, Mr. Karim Nasser, to tell us how he did it all. Mr. Nasser, thank you. Come on, come.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Julius Maada Bio, Your Excellency, Madam First Lady, the Honorable Chief Minister, the Honorable Speaker of the House, Ministers of Government, Members of Parliament, Paramount Chiefs and all local leaders, Your Excellency, the Ambassador of the United States, Mrs. Nisha, the Deputy CEO of DFC, the development partners, my fellow project sponsors, Millennium Energy, distinguished guests, our family here in Kisii, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this day. I am honored to stand before you on this day which has been long coming for me. This project has been a remarkably long journey, filled with challenges, achievements, moments of growth, and has been my life's work for the last 12 years. Seeing it all take off today feels like a dedication for all this time spent. Others here spoke about the project and its benefits. I believe they said it.
Madam Fatima, Madam Bureau. Thank you very much.
MP, so that I can stand on SO2, Mr. Speaker, if you can permit me to stand on SO2 so that I can speak the language that every one of us will understand, and then when we leave here, we'll go with the same vibe. Am I permitted to borrow SO2 just for today? Okay. The ambassador of state in Sierra Leone, Ambassador Brian Hunt, and our dear sister, Lisa, who is here to help liberate Sierra Leone, the Chief Minister, the Deputy Minister of Health, the Speaker of Parliament, who is not just the Speaker, is my other husband. No matter you know that. You know, the only way I can eat all the fish in Bond is to make sure all the men in Bond are my husband. So they can provide me the best fish from Bond Island. You will not understand until you eat a fish that comes from Bond. Now you see why I am not leaving Madabio for no reason. Because they have the best. Mr. Nasser, my own Honorable Kande Yumkela, you know I'm a fan, and I am always very humbled to be in your presence. I want to say good morning again, and I want to say good morning to all the Honorable Ministers, Deputy Ministers, and everybody within there. When we job they say make a present on His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Madabio. And anytime they ask me for present Madabio, I think about so many wonderful things where I could say about him. But then when you dare into a political campaign, the thing where you will say about your husband is totally different from when you see, say, your husband talk something and they do it. So that are two different kind of introduction. Mr. President, things in the way I can want to tell you, I know say most times, you know, you are so shy, and even me myself, you know, say I can make it shame sometimes in my public because I can talk things the way I not to talk. But I want to let you know, say, the admiration we someone like me get for you is not because you are my husband. I don't know you for 12 years now. 12 long years. 12 years is not 12 days, it's not 12 months. It's 12 long years. Me, I don't begin grace yet now. I don't know Madabio. And from the day when I meet Madabio and to today, one subject to get, Sierra Leone need for change. Sierra Leone there to succeed. We therefore make this better. We therefore make sure that Sierra Leone go be one of the countries then we would show the world say it can be done. So even when I don't want to wake in the morning for go do anything, when I think about what Madabio can say about this country, I'm left with no choice but for grab and say laziness not give you anything. Madabio say, for let you lead, now one thing. But any leader will not be a hard-working person, not a succeed in life. And the reason that we make 7 o'clock, Madabio ready for letting us for go and work every day. So until then they watch and for Naya for they will come out quickly, continue for sleep. because I know able to understand how this man able to do all the things that what he do, and then they wake up 6:30 and 7 o'clock on the dot, military style, not every day is ready to go to work. But one thing way amazed me the last 5 months, Mr. President, I want to say this to you. Now the fact say how you able for balance fatherhood, how you able for balance husbandhood, how you able for balance presidency, and able for do all things together, and unable to understand. You know, Mother Bio will sit down and do homework with Amina. We don't do homework with Amina and make sure she put Amina to bed. Mother Bio will come. Or no, I don't go back to school, I dey try for land. Me say one land like a Mother Bio for land, because I be book like a Mother Bio. The day way I pretend like I say I dey forget say I get lectures. Mother Bio will make sure say it reminded me say you get lecture. If I get homework for do, Mother Bio will make sure say is sit down, is see me go through and do all the homework them and submit. Mother Bio will make sure say when I'm doing my lectures, my lecturer they not see them, but it go day on the side and they listen to everything where we they talk. And me they try for do public health, they do masters on public health. Mother Bio right now in the public health lecturer where I get in my house. And they push me and push me and push me for do so much. And for me, I know they only see him as my husband, because every day I can say I'm very lucky. I am very, very lucky for wake every morning and turn around and see Mother Bio is there with me. I'm very lucky, but I see him as my hero. He's not my king, he's not my love, he's not my superstar. He is my hero, somebody that I believe in vision. And one of the vision today, now we can do for Light Up Sierra Leone. The benefit what this will do for women in this country. Imagine all the hospitals then. Every hospital will get light. No woman in Peking will die in an incubator because lights go. No woman will come to hospital for operation where you get an emergency, then say lights not dead. This now will just save as many lives as possible. All the women that we believe say they're able to do business with lights, you can do anything. But the most important thing is we Peking them will feel safe. Because when Peking them in dark communities, that community day, there's always problem. But when you get lights and lights they all over the place, if you begin and come out safe late, they will come back to the community, they know say it is safe because lights not peace, lights not joy, lights not something where they bring life and make life be happy and peaceful. So for let a day and say, when they talk about how many megawatts, how many kilowatts, how many this, you know, for now they talk about over 100 na megawatt frame, 150 megawatts. Let you see, I know even Sabi pronounced it. 150 megawatts. We not can imagine the transformation of that for our nation. We not imagine all they talk about youths and the youths them. You know, when you have lights, there's so much you can do. I feel bad why they say the company them around here, they know they actually honor their social corporate responsibility. It's a shame. Because the one thing where Mother Bio stand for, Mother Bio, the reason why they support every company where they can in this country, now with the intention say they will employ. We begin them and they will employ the young people then, and they will make space for young people then. And I hope say where would they left now, yeah, then people that will be in their communities there. Then we'll see the people that are in the community. Because there is no need to make you go empower somebody where come on kono, even me na kono and come out, but you don't go empower somebody where come on kono. You left the one the way they right under your foot. They say everything starts at home. And this community now in at the home. And I'm hoping that they will do the corporate social responsibility, because now the only thing when they do that one day they will not please Mother Bio. Because Mother Bio will support all of them company with one intention, so that they were able to employ as many young people as possible, especially within their communities. At this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, I will stand here and talk about this man so much, and I know will end. But I want to let you know, say, Mr. President, when I stand in front of other First Ladies, I stand as a proud woman. When they speak of Sierra Leone and they speak of your achievements and the things that you've done for women in this country that now transcend globally, I feel so proud to not only be your wife, but to be a Sierra Leonean. When people talk about the achievement of the gender bill, the tenacity for you to sign that bill and give women the freedom that we have today, and give women the space that we have today, I can only say thank you to you. And I'm so proud when I hear people say, you know what, Sierra Leone is one of the best on education. Sierra Leone is one of the best when it comes to gender equality. Sierra Leone is one of the best when it comes to children issue. That means the leader that is leading Sierra Leone is a focused and dedicated leader who believes in equality. At this juncture, also, let me say to you, as we are continuing to campaign to ban early marriage in this country, inshallah, by the 1st of July, at least 10 other African First Ladies are coming into Sierra Leone to stand with you and to tell the world that you are the best that God has given us in Africa, and we are proud of you, and we are going to celebrate you. We're going to let the world know that we have a champion, and our champion is Julius Maada Bio, not only for Sierra Leone, but the whole of Africa. And we want to show him to you on the 2nd of July, inshallah. So please permit me, let me present to you the no-nonsense man, the man where if he talk am, he dey do am, the man where every day when I wake up and he pinch me say, if I say na me get am, was still there, the man where they make me happy, and the man where believe in family, and the man where believe say yes, he get to be a good father for them pikin, they be a good example also in society. But the man where believe say anything where in pikin achieve, other person young pikin for achieve them, and that's the reason that we introduce the free quality education, so that every child in this country will have the same equal opportunity as his own child. The man where believe say if you make pikin go school and learn, that pikin then go be a good citizen, it not go be a dropout, it not go be a street kid, but it go come out, it go show say yes. They don't get a foundation where go make himself go contribute to nation building. The man will say, where man tina, woman also get the right for tina. The man will say the population of this country, and 52% of the population of Sierra Leone are women. We don't tell, we say woman then we now get right for get land. We put up our name, we don't need for put man in name day. The man we don't say, where you man, go on a divorce here you man. As long as you don't live for more than 6 years, no family don't get right for pull you woman at that house. The man we don't say, where you man die, or you the woman die, no family don't get right for say you na widow, then for pull you come out na you house. It will protect both the man them, it will protect the woman them, because we get a habit in this country, as possible man die no more, the family they will not contribute nothing to the man in your life. Now then the one now can turn family or can take over the man in property there. Now Maada Bio don't put a stop to all of that one day. And how we do that one day is sign the GIWI bill for we and make an act. I want for every woman make it go read that GIWI bill, make it understand what you right. Not to 30% no more you right. Your right to land, your right to your own property, your right to your family, and your right to your husband's property, everything is there. So make sure say you land that one day, and then every day when you wake up in the morning, the only thing we would ask of you is pray for His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, because now the only man we get the tenacity for sign that bill and give you woman the freedom we deserve in this country. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and my dearest husband.
Let's sit down, please. Thank you very much. Today is Energy Day, and I can see the mix here. We are enjoying solar light direct from the sun. And power. The rain started, but it stopped. Today is a big day for us who suffered so much to have the right mix, but to have energy enough to power our industries and to grow. Madam Chairperson, Mr. Chair, sorry, the Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Madam First Lady, Chief Minister, Ministers of Government, Honorable Members of Parliament, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, our special guest from DFC, Madam the Deputy CEO, Nisha, our development partners, private sector friends that are here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. As you all know, we are gathered here this afternoon to celebrate the groundbreaking ceremony of a transformative project. Sierra Leone's first utility scale independent, large scale independent power project, that is IPP. The development and upgrade of the power plant infrastructure of the Freetown-based Western Area Power Generation Project, we promote reliable access to electricity across Sierra Leone. This transformative power generation project is a testament to our country's vision, sustainable and cleaner energy sector that ensures universal access to modern, affordable, and reliable energy services by 2035. Energy is the lifeblood of any modern society. It powers our homes, it fuels our industries, and drives our country's economic development and social progress. Without energy, we can do nothing. For far too long, Sierra Leone has faced significant challenges in meeting its energy needs, as we all know and have experienced. We continue to face inadequate access to affordable and reliable modern energy services. Today, a new dawn is upon us as we take a decisive step to change that narrative. We are here to lay the foundation for a power generation project that will provide our nation with reliable, affordable, cleaner, and sustainable energy. The Pekin Energy Generation Project is not just a project. It is a transformative force, a beacon of hope, a symbol of our unwavering commitment as a government to developing our energy sector in a socially, economically, and environmentally sustainable manner. This project heralds a new era of energy independence and prosperity for Sierra Leone, inspiring hope and excitement for a brighter future. The 148.5 megawatts, call it 150 megawatts, power purchase agreement for the Western Area Power Generation Project, signed by my cabinet in November 2023 and ratified by the Sierra Leone Parliament, is to construct and commission a 22-year-old liquefied petroleum gas plant. Once completed in 33 months, this project will lay will play a crucial role in Sierra Leone's energy needs, a significant step towards a more sustainable and prosperous future. The plant's power is projected to benefit approximately 900,000 additional consumers, providing them with reliable and affordable energy. In addition, the abundant electricity generated and transmitted to the entire Western area will not only meet the energy needs, but also catalyze economic growth, promising a brighter future and improved quality of life for our citizens. This project will harness the power of our natural resources, leveraging advanced technology and sustainable practices to ensure that we meet our current energy demands without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs. The project is not just about power generation. It is about our people and our economy. It will create a multitude of jobs with a significant focus on youth. Just now when I'm going to talk about youth employment, unemployment, and the need for employment, I will also appeal to UNA for me to take advantage of the many vocational and technical institutions where government does establish so that UNA will get skills then. Because when you set up things like this, now the one day we get the skills, the knowledge, now then we will work there. So now that make we say for go school. Now that make we say for go learn other things there. If not to that, past the same institution begin teaching them now how to manage. So education in whichever form, whether technical, vocational, or academic, you're not going to avoid them because the work that we did today, you need some level of education. So at the asking for continue, for pay attention to schooling. Although it will serve the union, it will also stimulate local economies around here and provide a stable energy supply that will attract domestic and international investments, thereby igniting industrial growth and prosperity. This project, ladies and gentlemen, demonstrates government's commitment and readiness to continue to attract sustainable foreign investment in large infrastructure projects with long-term commitments. By tapping into innovative energy funding approaches and pooling various forms of financing, including development, private and external sources, as we have seen, we've been able to structure this important project. At this juncture, let me thank the United States International Development Finance Corporation, DFC, for providing the majority of the project debt. A testament to our continued partnership with the United States government. We also welcome and thank the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development for their financial support in this project, which further strengthen our regional partnerships. Again, let me take this opportunity to express my deep gratitude to the project sponsors and industry leaders, Milady Energy, TCQ Power Limited, and local project company, SECA, our partners, and the stakeholders for their invaluable contributions to this project. And at this juncture too, I would like to thank the Ministry of Energy, although I'm not happy with this ministry, for all they've done. It's been in the making for a very long time. We inherited this project, and because of your support, we have been able to bring it to fruition. And I would like to particularly thank the former minister, Honorable Alhaji Kangi Sise, for the many things he did to make this work. Your collaborative efforts, dedication, and expertise have been instrumental in bringing us to this momentous day. Your continued support and investment will be crucial as we move forward with the Beacon Energy Generation project. This project defines what we can achieve when we work together towards a common goal. Our government's second-term mandate will be driven by the commitments made in our medium-term National Development Plan for the period 2024-2030, with the big 5 game changers, priority areas to build a resilient economy and improve the quality of life of our people. My government prioritizes the development of the energy sector to spur sustainable economic transformation in our country. We aim to provide our people and productive sectors with access to modern, affordable, and reliable energy infrastructure and services. While past and ongoing reforms have generated some encouraging results, they have not significantly improved access to energy services. To enhance efficiency and attract private investment like this energy generation project, my government will augment its effort to strengthen and accelerate the energy sector governance and regulatory reforms. We are committed to sustainable and cleaner energy, and this project is a significant step in that direction. We will continue to create and maintain the enabling environment by promoting sound fiscal and legal policies and improve public sector performance and accountability, especially in the energy sector. As we race to provide our people with affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all by 2030, in alignment with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 7, we are also adapting to the increasing impact of climate change on our communities. That is why I appointed Dr. Kande Yonkela to lead the my initiative, the presidential initiative on climate change, renewable energy, and food security. Thank you. The energy challenge is how to balance the need to meet the increasing demand for affordable and secure energy with the need to tackle climate change. Almost a year ago, my government launched the National Dialogue on National Transition to embrace cleaner energy sources while ensuring reliability. In line with our global commitments to climate change actions, Sierra Leone stands ready to build a greener and more sustainable energy future. As a government, we will gradually increase the sustainable use of renewable energy sources where the potential exists, foster energy efficiency, and adopt cleaner technologies. Hence, this project strongly aligns with the priorities and contributes significantly to our energy transition strategy and lasting transformation. I reiterate our government's unwavering commitment to this project. It is a testament of our dedication to advancing Sierra Leone's energy sector and our firm belief in the transformative power of sustainable development. we will continue to support investment in projects that enhance the energy infrastructure, promote sustainable development, and improve the lives of our citizens. In closing, let me use this opportunity to advocate for an effective human resources policy that will prioritize employing from entry level to management positions with a strong focus on training and transferring knowledge to our nationals throughout the project cycle, from the construction to the operation phase. Now, do you know so? And when you know so, big grammar no there and down. I make a shift. I also encourage the management to strongly prioritize employing our youth and make deliberate efforts, affirmative action, to employ our competent women in your workplace. Don't leave the women behind. They should be there. You know, they have a different take on everything. That's why they say they come from Mars. I don't know where we come from. I also encourage international best practices for your environment and corporate social responsibility, especially to the surrounding communities. That has been alluded to earlier. So I hope you will keep those commitments. To the great people of our nation, and to honor how they talk so, the one the way they read, the one the way they make their case. This is our own project. We for embrace them, like how they embrace that girlfriend we left. We for work with them. Let's embrace the opportunities present and work together to ensure that everyone benefits. Not enough for us to fund this project. You see what I did? And you know, everything I said? No cable, not for us now. No fear, we're fear, you know the mistake. This is your investment. You should protect it.